4 years. That's how long it took to make this, this, and this. There are currently 145 choices, all of which took anywhere from 9 months to 4 years to go from an idea to your plate.
The McGriddles was huge for me.
Deb is McDonald's lead food scientist and the brains behind the all-encompassing breakfast sandwich.
They wanted the whole kind of platter idea where you have your sausage and your eggs, and finally we kind of arrived on the hot cake idea in a little more portable, fun way.
Getting an item on Mickey D's menu is no easy feat.
How do you know when you've got a new product whether or not you're going to be able to bring that up into, let's say, the top 5?
It's hard to say what's going to be that very next Big Mac, and it's not until we get it out into the restaurants and we see how it resonates with our consumers over time.
There are 40 members of McDonald's menu innovation team that consist of chefs, dietitians, scientists, and marketing specialists. People who spend their days conceptualizing and executing new menu items like the now famous smoothie.
What you do is you push the blueberry pomegranate smoothie button,
Okay.
and then you get to pick the size, and it automatically starts making the smoothie. So altogether it's about 30 seconds from the time you start it, pull the cup, and pour it.
Smoothies are on trend in the restaurant world, making up 9% of all menus. But not all popular food items have panned out.
In the past we've had pizzas, and McDonald's and pizzas really didn't go together because there's so many other places to go get pizzas.
How do you know that it's time to pull the plug on a product?
If we don't have something that we sell a lot of, then the quality cannot be consistent for the crew to remember how to make it and for it to be able to be delivered to the customer in a way that we're proud of.
Something they are proud of, adding fresh produce to the menu.
Tell me about the apples, because apples was a big deal.
Huge.
Huge when McDonald's got into that.
Yes. It took a lot of work to understand the different varieties of apples, what ones taste good, which ones don't.
What was the most surprising thing you learned in this process?
How temperature sensitive produce is, to ensure that you're in that zone of, anywhere from about 36 to 45 degrees. When you go beyond that, you have a lot of change in that product quality and characteristic.
McDonald's buys more than 60 million pounds of apples a year, precisely why it can take years to launch a product. When McDonald's rolled out their wild berry smoothie, it took an extra year because they would have had to purchase 30% of the entire supply of blackberries in the U.S.
Are there some foods you just cannot do no matter how hot they are?
I'm never going to say we can't, because we do a lot of things that we never would have thought we could have done before.
Like smoothies?
Like smoothies.